Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, this looks familiar, doesn't it? This reminds me of our very first episode, which was, we had our anniversary on July 4th, actually. 1 year since we aired this first episode. Very familiar location here. Where are we at? We're at Westbridge Hills, guys. We are back. This is Farming Simulator 17 at Westbridge. So let's get started. Let's start looking around. You'll notice a few changes. The barn has been torn down. It's gone. No more. The building down here is gone. No more. Got a few trees out there in the field. Actually, the barn is down here now. And this is actually the this is still the location for the hay and grass sell point, but now it is the barn. Now we got a clear view of the outside here. And here's our equipment. I've pulled it out for us here. We start off with a Case 1455, a Case Puma, of course the standard pickup truck, and then the small combine. And we'll get to that equipment here in just a minute. Let's take a further look around. A few changes here, a few changes. Looks a little bit different. There are some similarities. These two sheds are in the same spot. The wood chip storage and all that is gone. No more. Let's take a look at the map. You'll notice right away that 13 got chopped in half. And actually, we own all the fields that we owned before. When we last left Westbridge, we sold off all the equipment and sold the farm. We actually sold it back, it turns out, to the, we never knew this, but we sold it back to the original owner. The guy that we bought it from for the very first time. And he farmed it for a while, and he didn't really expand it too much. He just farmed what we had started. He kept all the fields that we had, and he actually made some changes. Let's go up and take a look. You'll note that he planted trees again. Right in the middle of these fields. He wanted that road back. So he planted trees again. And they grew back. So the field road is back. He put the field road back around there. He even planted some new trees over there. So, but at least he tore down this barn right here. Now we can plow this up right next to here and go straight up the hill with it. So we will, I don't know, maybe we won't cut these trees again. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we own all the fields that we owned before. We're picking right back up where we left off. He just could not handle it anymore, and he decided to put it up for sale, and he contacted us first thing, and we agreed, yeah, we'll take it back. We'll buy back the farm again. So we're back at the farm, guys. Let's get started. First off, we're going to get rid of this equipment. And actually, we're down a little bit of money. We actually left here with $6 million in the bank. But we're actually down about $800,000, I guess. Maybe about $700,000. That's not bad. There were some closing costs and stuff that we had to take care of, so we'll be all right with $5.2 million, I think. First off, we're going to sell all this equipment. You'll notice that the hours on the equipment are not new. He's been using this equipment. This is the equipment that he bought and farmed it with, and I guess it was just too much for that little combine and all these little tractors and stuff. See, that's why you got to go big. Hey, he did leave these trees out at least. See, the trees that are normally here in front of the shop, they are gone. So that was nice of him. I see somebody cut down our forest that we made. And, well, at least they didn't. At least it looks like they might have cleared out, the other farmers might have cleared that out down there a little bit, so. But anyway, let's get to selling this equipment. Maybe we'll make enough. Well, I say make enough. We got $5.2 million in the bank. We ain't got to worry about making nothing. We're just going to get rid of it and start fresh. Now, I wonder, you know, the square used to be over here. Now it's a little more left. I wonder if it'll pick up if it's over there. I bet it has to be in the square. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll find out. We'll put the tractor over there. We'll detach this. Put the tractor over here. Let's sell this stuff. Hey, there's gold nuggets on here too. Somebody's been mining or robbing a bank, or some made up stuff like that. Let's see, let's sell that. Yep. We got to do this now. Sell that. Yes. Will the tractor pick up? No, the equipment has to be in the square. So I'll say we won't make it a priority to get the gold nuggets. Normally I do, but we already know the map, and we don't really need the million, but we'll look for them, over time. All right, let's tab to this one. This one's got 11 hours on it. Like I said, we're gonna start fresh. We need big equipment for this map. Big equipment, and we may buy some fields. Or focus on the ones we already got. See, the traffic still works. Yeah, he replanted a lot of trees, but at least he didn't replant these. And I wish somebody had cut those poplar trees down by now. Nobody's taken them out yet, though. Gotta love that. Alright, park this. Oh, stop, tractor. Alright, let's go down here and get, I guess, our combine. Oh, we got a planter in there, too. And some front loaders, and I never did look in here to see what all we had. I just went in there and got the equipment. That's alright, we'll take care of it. Fresh start here on Westbridge Hills. We're back. We're not back in black. We're back in, well, green, and hey, that's soybean over there, isn't it? We could probably buy that field. So yeah, back at Westbridge Hills, you'll actually, I don't know if you'll be happy to know it, but well, yeah, you can be happy to know it, I guess. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. No, I'm not going to go into song. Don't go into song. But anyway, I was going to say, you guys might hear some random popping or explosions in the background. That's because I'm recording this on July 4th. That's right, it's Independence Day, baby. We're back on our American Westbridge Hills map on Independence Day, July 4th. So we're back in America. I always liked the Westbridge Hills map. It was one of the first maps that I played on, and had a good time on it. So yeah, I'm recording this on July 4th, so technically this is the anniversary of the Grain Arcade. We did our first recording on July 4th. Or we didn't do our first recording. We did our first video on July 4th. That's when it was updated. Well, this thing has 50 hours on it. He did put some use into this equipment, didn't he? Alright, let me get out here and sell this. I hate that I have to keep backing up and forth to sell this stuff. Wish I could just hit it. Alright, tab down to the truck. I wonder if I can hitch that thing up to the truck. I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. I'm gonna try it though. Does it have a hitch on it? Nope. Can't hitch it up to the truck. We'll just sell it. We'll have them come and pick that one piece of equipment up. Let's take our truck up here. Oh man, we missed the front weight on that, didn't we? Well, we can knock it back in there. Said we would. Boy, that thing's kind of heavy. Whoa. This could be a problem. Yep. This could be a big problem. Oh well, let's sell the truck. Sell that thing. Okay, I wonder if the weight will pick up now. Hey, it will. Alright. No problem. No problems. We're good to go. Alright, let's see what else we had in the garage. Oh, yeah, just that planter and these two things. So let's sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Alright, fresh start. Let's start from the top. Let's get some trucks. What kind do we want? Well, we'll just start with the best. We'll get the back attachers. We're going to get just a white one. We'll get the wide tire wheels. And we'll buy that thing. Alright, let's get another one. Let's get a black one. We'll just start with the standard big rigs. Alright. Should have 2 trucks. Now we want to get some harvesters. Now, when we decide on the harvester, I want to go with the best. And I know a lot of people, there's a big debate. Okay, Massey Ferguson is the best. New Holland is the best. Case is the best. Well, you know, if you've seen any of my videos, you know, in the past, you'll know that when I say the best, I mean the best. And it doesn't matter. I wouldn't care if this thing was a Rostel mash. If it was a Rostel mash with a 14,500 capacity or greater, a bigger horsepower, I mean, anything, a higher speed, you know, higher speed limit, I would pick the Rostel mash over the New Holland. It's just because it would be the best. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick the New Holland. I'm going to buy 2 of these because it's the best. Alright, should have 2. Got 2, alright. Now since we're doing New Holland, I'm going to stick with the brand and go with some New Holland tractors. Now the first ones I want to get the big ones to run auger wagon. The T8. I don't want to go T9 because it's articulated. The T8's the next one in line. So the first one I'm going to get, of course, I'm going to get the max engine on it, 435 horsepower. I want to get the QUADTRAC for this one and buy it. Okay. Now I want to get another one. Probably with the wide tires, I would think. Standard tires, no. Wheel weights, yeah. It's okay, but wide tires, I don't know. I like the wide tires. I think they work better. So we'll get one with wide tires. All right. Now we want to start looking at the big stuff. Get up here in the higher horsepower. This is all the classic stuff. I don't know. We may go Challenger with our bigger stuff because we can get it and it'll pull the really big planters. So we could get the twin wheel. How much is a triple wheel? $24,000 more versus a twin wheel. I think the twin wheel is enough. Besides the triple wheel, getting it down the road, even here at Westbridge, there's some tight spots. So I think we're just going to stick with the twin wheel. Biggest engine, yep, 646. Let's get that. And I'll tell you what, we'll just mix it up a little bit. We got a Challenger. Let's get the Case QUADTRAC. Get the max horsepower, max engine in it. We will buy that. Okay. Alright, now we should be good to go on tractors, but we got some more to get. Some smaller ones. We got T8s. We really don't need a T7 unless we put some smaller planters on it or something. The next one I want to get is probably one Puma with a front loader, with a big engine, and with wide tires. And the next one, you can probably guess what it is. It's going to be the T6. If I can find it. There it is. Front loader, yes. Biggest engine. And you don't have a choice between wide tires or anything else. So all you get is standard or narrow. So we're going to go standard. Alright. So let's get a couple sets of loader arms for those. We're going to get the big one. And we'll get a... Let's see, I think this is case red here. Get a case red pair. And a New Holland blue pair. I think this is it right here. Okay. And then we'll worry about this stuff later. Let's see. What do we need now? We got our main equipment. Now we need our sewing machines. Let's see. We can go big. I like this corn planter, so we'll go with it. How much is it? 142. We'll get a couple of these. We're going to run out of room here before we know it. Let's see. Now, I got the QUADTRAC and the Challenger. I think I'm going to get the Seed Hawk. We'll just have to do in-rows on stuff. I don't know. I kind of like the Condor. But the Seed Hawk has a greater capacity. Condor or Seed Hawk? Tell you what, I'm going to start out with Condor. I'm going to start out with a couple Condors. Just because they're kind of the same design as the Great Plains. They're, they don't have a tank in the back and, a tank that you tow around or anything like that. So I'm going to start with Condors. What else do we need? Trailers for our trucks. And some auger wagons. Main color, I'm just going to go with white, I think, on all of them. Wheel sit up, wide tires. We'll put oversized load on the back. Let's see, 1, 2. We'll start with 2. Alright, we own 2 of those. We need an auger wagon. The Brent is what we're going to go with. We got 1.4 mil. Let's just get one of each. Wheel sit up standard. I'm going to get the standard wheels. Crawler track is okay. Like I said, if you've seen any of the videos, I've had some issues turning it. It doesn't turn as fast. So I'm going to stick with the wheels. So let's get a green one and a red one. Alright, have we run out of room yet? We're about to, I think. Or do they put them out front like they used to? I think they used to put them out front when you get out of room. Where are my auger wagons at? Oh, there they are. So we're not out of room yet. We got this little area back here. What else can we buy? We got 1.2 million still after that. Wow, okay. We're going to need a plow. That's the big one. It requires 550 horsepower. I just don't know if 405 kilowatt. Do our big tractors have that? Oh yeah. Yeah, they got plenty of power. They should be able to pull that. So let's get the big plow. We got to have this too, don't we? To attach it. Or do we? I don't think we do. Because it's got a 3-point... I'm going to get universal. It's got a 3-point on it, doesn't it? Boy, that took up this whole little bit back here. Yeah, it's got a 3-point. I think these tractors have 3 points on them. It's the Big Bud that doesn't have the 3-point. Where are these tractors at? I can't even find my stuff in my equipment here. Let's go down through here. Yeah, these have 3 points. I think the Big Bud doesn't. I don't think it has a 3-point. So we may sell that little attachment thing deal. Doomahickey thing. This thing. Yeah, because it had a this is a single to 3-point hookup. So, do we need anything else? We need something to fertilize. We'll just get this solid fert instead of the sprayer because it's going to have a hard time turning around on higher. So we'll buy one of these. We need this for the corn planter. And we have to plant right after we have to fertilize right after we plant. Cultivators. Almost forgot a cultivator. We're going to get FlexiCoil. We got 2 tractors that'll handle that. So we'll get 2 of those. Oh, now we're out of room. Okay, we got to move some stuff. move our trucks. Tell you what, we'll just move all this stuff in the front up to the parking position up here. And you'll notice I'm buying this stuff in order because resetting this much equipment is not fun at all. Oh, I gotta buy headers for these too. Don't let me forget that. That would be a problem. I think these combines are wider than the parking spaces. Move the tractors forward. I say that Challenger's nice. Haven't really worked with this one too much. Each one of these has a unique startup and sound. Move this up here. Let's get our Puma out of the way. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and get the fork for it out of the way. I may go get that Puma and get the fork off this one too. Alright, don't it look nice, all this new equipment? See, I'm going to park them down here. In case I can pull something up in there. Go get the forks for this. And yeah, I know we had one of these before, but the hours were run up on it. And it would cost a lot of money. Is that case red? Alright. Oop, I want to bring it over here. Alright. Tab into that, tab into that. Alright, we're back with our truck. So we can get out of this and buy our cultivator. So we don't have any yet. Buy one of those. Okay, buy another one. Okay. Now, we have to get the headers. We cannot forget the headers. Need a New Holland header. Need 2 of them. Oh, gotta move some stuff. Wonder if this, I think I put the back attachers on these. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just about done buying equipment. We'll come back in the next episode and finish up here and get this stuff down to the shop because we have run out of time. So until next time, guys, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys in the next episode.